Hi, this is Matt Saternus for Plugged In Golf, and in this video I'm going to review the Ping G30 SF Tech driver. Let's get plugged in. A few years ago when the K15 driver was out, I was working demo days for Ping, and I remember just how phenomenal that driver was for people who sliced. You put that in their hands, they hit the ball straighter, maybe even saw a little draw, the ball flight was stronger, and every one of them bought it. It was a huge success. But despite how good that driver was, the K series went away after one generation. Well, now Ping has the successor to that in spirit, if not in name, with the G30 SF Tech driver. Now, if you just take a quick glance at the G30 versus the G30 SF Tech, you're not really going to notice the difference. At address, they're almost identical. You really have to stare at them to see any difference at all. Matte black crown, big footprint. Where you're going to notice the difference, where they show you the difference, is when you flip it over and look at the sole. On the SF Tech, you'll notice that that weight port is a little bit closer to the heel, whereas in the G30, it's a little bit more centered. And that big weight notch being towards the heel is very similar to the K15, and that's what's going to help it produce more of a right to left ball flight and help those slicers. In terms of sound and feel, the G30 SF Tech is identical to the G30. It's a fairly quiet, pretty bassy sound. Again, a very clean hit, just like I said about the G30. It's an impact feel and an impact sound that doesn't have a lot of extra noise to it or extra vibration in your hands. You're going to get good feedback about where you hit it on the face, and that's it. When I put the G30 against the G30 SF Tech head-to-head on the range and on the launch monitor, I could immediately see the difference. What you're going to get out of the SF Tech that's different than the G30 is that center of gravity is a little bit more towards the heel. How does that help the slicer? If you watch my videos on ball flight, you know that when you hit it out on the toe, that promotes a draw. By moving the center of gravity more towards the heel, you're essentially making a bigger part of the face act like the toe. So now when you hit it right in the center, you're actually going to get a shot that is going to turn over just a little bit, and you're not going to get that dead straight ball right on the center. Maybe you'll get it right about there. And that's what I saw. You know, I don't tend to worry too much about a slice, but I do hit it off the heel. And whereas with the G30, if I hit it about here, I saw a little bit of cut. With this, when I hit it here, it went dead straight. And when I hit it on the center of the face, I saw it turn over a little bit. Now, it's not, for me at least, it was not a huge dramatic difference compared to the G30. Definitely helpful, and definitely something I would recommend if you are a chronic slicer. But it's not the kind of thing where if you're a good player, you normally hit a straight ball, you should say, oh, I would never play the SF Tech. No, maybe this would help you because it would help you turn it over a little bit if that's a shot you want to see. So I think it's done in really good measure. It's not overdone in terms of the help to help draw it. Other performance characteristics are basically exactly like the G30. High launch, pretty low spin, really forgiving. It's a great driver. As I've said before, I would recommend the G30 to really any golfer. And if you're a golfer who fights a slice, I would recommend the G30 SF Tech. If you have any questions about the Ping G30 SF Tech driver, please post them down below and I'll be happy to answer them. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow Plugged In Golf on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and check out pluggedingolf.com for more great golf content. This has been Matt Saternus. Thanks for watching.